Hello and happy week of STEM. Our theme today is mimicry, or how we as humans imitate the sun. We're going to talk to a horticulturalist, learn about hydroponics, which we have here at Reach Cyber Charter School. Then we'll have some think about it questions to get our brains working and a design challenge just for you. Let's have some fun.
Hello, my name is Mark McDevitt, and I'm a horticulturalist who works for a horticulture lighting company. My job is a great example of how humans use lighting technology to mimic the sun. When designing a lighting system for plants, it is important to understand what the requirements are. Every plant has a different amount of light that it can accumulate over a 24-hour photo period. In greenhouses, they use as much natural light as they can throughout the year. However, during the winter months when the sun is lower, they don't receive as much light. Adding supplemental light during this time will allow the plants to continue to grow at their best. Where you are located plays a big factor in how much light you receive. An example, a grower in Florida may receive 3 to 4 times as much sun as someone who is growing in Maine during the month of December. I help determine what their lighting needs are and then design a system to achieve the desired light levels. I hope you found this interesting, and remember, keep growing.
Did you know that the sunlight is more than one color? There are actually 7 colors in sunlight: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. When the sunlight hits a prism, the light breaks apart into these colors, forming a rainbow. Plants need some key things to grow, including water, sunlight, nutrients, and air. Plants of all kinds outdoors use this full spectrum of light, but most importantly, they use the red light and the blue light in order to grow through the process of photosynthesis. This is where the plant takes in energy from the sun and converts it into food to grow. However, indoor lights normally don't have this full spectrum of light. But the lights in our hydroponic gardens mimic the sun because they contain white, blue, and red light to help our plants grow, allowing us to grow veggies and herbs under the artificial light inside.
Now it's time to get our brains thinking and working around some questions of what we've learned about mimicry this week of STEM. When we're done, you can scan the QR code that's at the bottom of this slide, and that'll take you to our Padlet for this week of STEM, where we'll post under the Thursday section. So here we go. Get our brains ready. Here are our Think About It questions. Question 1. How do we use technology to mimic sunlight in our everyday lives? You can look around your house and think to yourself, what do I use every day? What is acting like the sun? There could be a lot of different examples for this. Think about how we depend on the sun and what the sun gives us. The second question, we're going to think about what Mr. Mark McDevitt, the horticulturalist, was saying. If you could use artificial light to grow food winter when we're at our lowest light, what food would you want to grow? What would you want? Would it be a plant? Would it be a vegetable, a fruit? What type of food would you want to grow throughout the entire year? We want to see your responses on that Padlet. Are we ready for some challenges? This is our moment where we can choose to learn more, explore, and challenge ourselves with our design challenge. Our first thing for Learn More is, have you ever wondered how NASA grows plants in space and why it's so important? If you have, you can scan the QR code at the top of this image, and that'll take you to a NASA resource with an image that tells you how NASA grows plants in space and why it's so important. Now we have our design challenge for today's week of STEM theme, which is mimicry. Your design challenge is to build your own greenhouse in Minecraft EDU, which is on your school computers, and you can have some fun with this. Choose your world, build your world, design a greenhouse, and remember, we can think about the structure of it as a greenhouse, how we want to play with the transparency of the walls to let light through. And we need to have some artificial lights in there, some light systems to help our food grow and put whatever our food is. So if you were thinking about it before and saying, I really wish I could grow strawberries, get that into your greenhouse design. And when you're done, you can take a video or post photos of it onto our Week of STEM Padlet under the Thursday section. Have fun.